Hello there, everybody. Lately I've been having a lot of people talk about a PlayStation emulator, or how to install a PlayStation emulator onto Android. I was going to make a video on it a long time ago, but I kind of backed out about it because I really didn't feel like doing it. But lately a lot of people have been wanting me to cover that. I always thought that the information was out there and it was relatively easy to do, so I just never covered it. But due to the demand lately, I decided to make a tutorial on how to run PSX4droid. First thing you gotta do is go to Rapid Share and get the files that I uploaded for you guys. It's a relatively quick download, should take just a few moments. It's only a few megs in size. Now, since it's a compressed file in a zip format, you need to uncompress it before you are actually to do anything with it. So, just start with making a new file, well, folder, sorry. And let's see, what should we title it? For simplicity reasons, let's just type PSX4droid. Now, after that, you're going to want to go into here. You're going to want to extract PlayStation emulator stuffs to the file we just made on the desktop. So that all the contents obviously go into that folder and you can use them. After all that, just extract, and it should just take a few moments for it to go to that folder. Only a few megs after all. Around now is an ideal time to plug in your Android and put it into USB mode. If you don't know how to do that, just plug it in. Get past the screen right there, go to mass storage, and then do connect via USB. And hit OK if it gives you a problem. Alright, now that your Android's connected to your computer, you just want to go to My Computer and just determine which SD card you want to put your PlayStation emulator onto. I put most of my stuff on my G drive, so I'll just go with that since I have pretty much everything on there already. And when you're doing all this, you want to put it into the Android folder. I'm not entirely sure why, but the Android folder is just ideal for this emulator. It really likes to work off of that folder. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into the folder that we just made, PSX4droid, go into PlayStation emulator stuffs, and you're going to drag PSX4droid version 2 to your Android folder. Now after that copies and it's all in there, you're going to have to disconnect your phone and install it. For those who are new to Android or are just not sure how to do this, you do it like a regular flash drive. You right click and you hit eject for your E drive, and then you do the same for your G drive. Just eject them like normal. Treat them like a flash drive. Same rule applies here. Alright, now that you're disconnected, you want to go to My Files or Astro, whatever you have on your phone that allows you to search through your files. And you want to go down to your Android folder, which I am doing right now. Go into your Android folder, keep scrolling until you find PSX4droid. Tap it, do package installer, hit OK. Hit OK again, it'll give you some warnings, but ultimately this isn't an app that's scary or dangerous or anything, so just install anyway. And it'll just take a few moments. It's not too complex of an app after all. It'll say application installed, in which case just leave it and go on and plug your phone back in and connect via USB to your computer, mass storage once more, and connect again. Hit OK. Now that you're back into your Android and connected, you want to go into your Android folder and you want to drag scph1001.bin. This is a file that I made for you guys. I slightly modified it, but the emulator will not work if this file isn't in this folder. So just be sure to drag that into your Android folder. So after you have that all set and you have everything in your Android folder, or everything that we put in there so far, you're going to want to go after ISOs, which are, games that you can get. And they come in a variety. They come in .bins, they come in .imgs sometimes, but you want to go to muparadise.me in order to get all that. The link is in the description. Some people find this place to be a little confusing. It's ultimately not too bad to get used to. I mean, over here, it just goes alphabetically. It has all the games for A. I feel like putting Crash Bandicoot onto my phone this time, though. So I'll just go under C, wait for it to load for a moment. Computer's being a little sluggish today. And after that, there are going to be a lot of titles, and sometimes the site just slugs. There are a lot of things on there. Just do Control F and search for whatever you want. Usually get the ISO with the E in parentheses. I guess usually that's for English or something. I find that those usually work, so I go with that anyway. Um, just keep going down. Just to follow what I'm doing on the screen, and I guarantee you will be able to get the ISO, .bin, .img, whatever the case. On the page, they give you a brief overview of everything and, emulators you can use for Windows, Mac, and Linux. I guess this page doesn't have Linux, but there are Linux emulators that do run this. Yeah, there we go, Linux. Linux is awesome, it has everything. So just go up, keep looking for a download, and there you go. Download Crash Bandicoot. It'll usually be around 300 something megabytes. Scroll down, and you get that stupid CAPTCHA code thing. Yeah, do that. Go back up. I never understood the point of these things. They're just so pointless. Alright, but type in whatever the CAPTCHA is for you. For me, it's harp on. So scroll down, it'll say direct download. And then just click on, that link. And it should begin downloading after that point. Sometimes it just takes a few seconds. You may have to click more than once occasionally. And then it will start going for you. It'll take a while to download, to show where it is. You want to drag it to your desktop. And from here, you're on your way to getting an ISO. Alright, so as you know, it's a .7z extension, so you have to uncompress it if you are to do anything with it. It's a compressed file, therefore you can't just put it on your Android like this. You want to get 7-zip file manager, and you want to go to your desktop, see users, whatever your name is, and your desktop. It should be on there. Just keep scrolling down until you find whatever ISO you downloaded. For me, it's Crash Bandicoot. Click extract. That will come up. Just hit OK. It'll automatically go to the folder that it's in which case for me it's my desktop folder. That usually takes a while, but I edited that to make it quicker. And you notice that folder I have over there, which is labeled Crash Bandicoot, EDC, etc. I'm going to drag all these up into the top right corner just to end the confusion, because it's getting a little crowded over here. Alright, but anyway, this folder here, as you notice, is not compressed. It's a .ecm well, it is compressed. It's a .ecm file inside that folder. Like once you open it up, you'll notice that it's compressed to ECM. Like you see how it on the bottom it's .bin.ecm, file type ECM file. That means that it's compressed, so you have to decompress it. So even now, you still need to uncompress it before you put it onto your Android. In which case, we're going to go to the folder that I gave you earlier, PSX4droid up there. You're going to go in there and you're going to go to PlayStation emulator stuffs and you're going to go to unECM. Now, if you click on this normally, this comes up. A lot of people freak out when they see that. They go, oh, it's a terminal, I don't know what to do. The thing is, a lot of people think you're supposed to open it and then select the file, but I guess you could do that through terminal commands, but I find what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to basically open it. Well, let me show you. You're supposed to take the compressed image and drag it onto the application. And then once you do that, it'll start uncompressing it, and it'll put it into the same folder. It takes a long time. I edited that. And you'll notice that the uncompressed version is in your folder. So how can you tell which one's which? Whichever one is in ECM is the one that you want. Like the ECM file is the compressed one. The bin for my case is the one that I want to put on my Android. So get rid of the ECM file because you don't need it. Just delete it, whatever. It's not too important. Right click, delete it. And this is what you want to put on your droid. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to computer. When you're in computer, you want to scroll down to whatever drive you want to put your ISO into, in which case mine's a bin. I put everything on my G drive normally, so I'll go to my G drive and I will drag my .bin file into my Android. So from there, and as you can see, it's not an ECM file, therefore it's been uncompressed and it's able to be played. So just take that and drag it into your Android folder. As you noticed, the size is a little bigger than when you downloaded it. Now that it's on your Android, you're all set. Just close everything and eject your... Well, make sure you have it in there first. Crash Bandicoot is in there, you can see. .bin file, not ECM. Go back again, and eject both the disks. So from here, just, wake your Android up, turn off USB storage. Should take a few seconds, get out of that. And you want to go to the applications button. Once you get there, just scroll around until you find PSX4droid. Alright, get that right there. Press it. From there it opens, and scroll till you find your ISO. And I have Crash Bandicoot, and let's just see if it works. You will notice a slight lag on my phone though, because my phone's a little old and it's actually kind of filled up with a lot of information. And the more you put on there, the more you put into your storage, the more sluggish things tend to be emulation wise. But I hope this helped you and good luck.